What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another, a first time garage video. You know what? A man will get what he wants in this world. A man. And I'm capitalizing that. Because you know what? There's so much talk about manhood and toxic masculinity. And like I said in my regular couch video today, don't apologize for being a real man. If somebody try to say something, oh, you should do this or you should do that. No, that's because they can't handle who you are. And they trying to bring you on to their vibration, what they want. Screw that. Because at the end of the day, as a man, you gotta be able to live life on your terms. You know? Like if you out there and you know what, you standing up, you expressing your opinion, and somebody say, well, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. It's like, look at them and be like, you pay my bills? You feed me? Shit. If it's a woman or something, say, you fuck finance or feed me? And that's the only way you could get me to like at least stop and listen to what you're gonna say. And even then, I'm still gonna do the thing I'm gonna do. That's how you gotta be as a man. And ultimately, let me tell you what, even in my books, Nice Guys and Players Sexual Chemistry, I'm very clear about it. Build yourself into being a real man. Because I'm gonna tell you what, as a man, I got control over my life. As a man, I've gotten through the tough things. Now, see, you can say whatever you want about me. You can say, oh, you old. Okay. That means I was more ruthless than anything I came against. And anybody else should be just as ruthless. If you're a man, you building your empire. Hey, shout out to Brother Howard. We met today yesterday in the parking lot of a local grocery store and stuff. And, the brother thorough. So he knows who he is. He checking it out, bro. So, but that's what it means, though. A man's supposed to have control over his own life, what he's going to do, and just be totally unapologetic about it. Because if you want to know how you're going to get what you want to get, whether it's women, whether you want to be, have control over your life, have certain types of jobs, certain types of businesses, whatever, whatever your mission is, just be a man about it. And a man is, don't be a little boy. Because you got a lot of guys out here, regardless of their age, acting like juveniles and everything. Acting like juveniles. Not being responsible. See, the thing is, I'm telling you, be responsible for your life. Go for what you want. Have a code of honor and everything. And that's how it gotta be. That's how it gotta be. But see, a lot of guys out here trying to play around and joke around, and it was just like, no, as a man, you know what? You can have fun and everything, but ultimately you got full responsibility. That's why I don't go in on women on this channel. You got a responsibility whether or not she behaved the way she do. If a woman act trifling around you, why are you hanging around her? If she showed that she gonna be a little girl, you'd be like, please, you don't got no milk and cookies. Tell her to walk away. And that's what every man should be built. Well, every male should be building towards. Unfortunately, you got some males up here in their 40s and 50s acting like children, acting like they still in high school and shit. Or you got some trash talkers, they can say what they want in online or something. But if you say, okay, look me in the eye and say it, they ain't gonna do it. Everything I say, I gotta look them in the eye. I'm walking around out here. I use that example with Brother Howard. He was coming up, he was real cool, respectful and everything. I had to tell him he couldn't call me Uncle Ron. Because that dude was, one, he was older. Two, he was just thorough. He had property, everything. That dude was what it means to be a man. He was high value man, please. Super value man. And that's what I want my crew to be. And that's how we need more men out here like this. Because like I always say, you wouldn't have half this chaos out here. You wouldn't even have half this chaos if you had a critical mass of men standing up. So every male who's watching this, because every man already knows, I'm just preaching to the choir, but every male, man, get your shit together. Get your own spot. Figure out what you're going to do for your mission. And just get out here and just do that shit. And if you're talking about women, I'm going to tell you something now. You know, because you know what? I got women saying hi, random women, like youngins saying hi to me in the street, got the gray and everything. And I thought about it. I said, no, I'm walking around here like a man. I ain't worried about how I look or anything like this. Because they see it in my eyes, how I walk, how I carry myself. Every man got to be that way. Stop worrying about, you know, if you pretty enough or something, man. That's some bitch ass shit to me. Seriously, that's some woman shit. They worry about that. A man worry about handling his business, carving out his empire. That's what a man's supposed to be doing. You know, that's what I be doing on Starving Saturdays. And, you know, y'all gonna start getting an extension on Fridays and shit. Because I done told y'all how to get pussy. You see, that's only like 1/4 of it. Yeah, you want that pleasure, you know. You want somebody to support you. You want a woman in cooperation to your operation. But I'm going to tell you what, if you really want it, you need to know where you're going first. You need to know what your mission is, your purpose, and then see which women fits into your shit. Like you got some women out here acting like you supposed to cater to them for what? Because they got a smelly gash between their legs? Think about something. If we supposed to really cater to them, you know, okay, they can bring us a child or something. Okay, what if you already got a child? Then what? They can give you some sex. Sex is easy. Once you become select, you build up. Women gonna hand you the pie. So what they bring? So why you twisting yourself for them? Look, you building yourself for you. You know, when I built myself, I got all this, and this is just small. This is just temporary. You know. My final stop might be on the West Coast or in Georgia. Don't worry about why. Because the thing is, it's all about building for your life. Your first, like as a man, your first relationship is with yourself. You know? Like it's a heat index out here. It feel good to be in a place where the air conditioning working right. It feel good to be in a place if I don't feel like going to the gym for whatever reason, I can lift all my stuff right here. Yeah, wait till Monday. You know, where I can like, shoot, I don't need to leave my car out in the weather and stuff. It still look like it's coming off a car lot. You know, so I'm driving around in peace and everything. Wait, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Had to cough. I didn't want to do that on screen. Shit. You know. You want to be in a position where you got control over your life. Control over your life. And that's what it's all about. That's what I'm all about. So you want to be able to deal with women on your own terms. The women you want to deal with on your own terms. I want y'all to think about that. On your terms. And if she acting up or whatever, you ain't like beholden to her. Because let's be real, a lot of guys out here beholden to a woman because they the only ones who going to give them some attention or something. No, you want to build yourself to the point you got options. And then that's just 1/4 of the equation. You want to have your domicile. You want to have your space. You want to be able to solve problems. Problems come up, you want to be able to solve. Whenever a problem come up, I'm like, shit, give me a minute. And I do mean a minute. Stuff will come up and I'm just like, okay, I took care of it right away, boom. In fact, I actually come out better with problems when they come. And you got to have that hunter thing. Because you know what? A big issue now is men going out just working and everything. You know, I had some little bitch motherfucker act like, you know, it was cool to just sit at home, not go out, not sweat or anything. Man, somebody like that need to be smacked. They don't even deserve shit in their life. Because see, one thing about a man, a true man ain't entitled. No, he ain't entitled to anything. He know he gonna forge out his empire. He gonna forge out his empire. He's gonna work for what he got. And he gonna stand up for what he believes. You know? That man is gonna be in the house of the man so he can be that warrior. He can protect himself. He can protect his loved ones, everyone under his charge. That eagle who can see ahead, who can plan a path. He can be a leader. He can see what's coming and know what to do. You know, that hunter, that smooth assassin, he can go get that money. do what he got to do. And then that healer, shoot, that's when the woman come in, he can make love to her, have her screaming. She having her saying her ABCs in a language she don't even know. She be speaking in tongues. Shoot, but the thing is, all of it is about a man having control over his own life. Now, people can say this or that, or they get caught up when I throw the word game into it, but, you know, that's just kind of get your attention. You know, ultimately, it's about that man really just living life on his terms and whatever his dreams are, whatever he wants to do. I want y'all to understand that. Like, all the stuff, because everything I'm talking about is getting you to that point. Body game, it ain't about some aesthetics and stuff and looking like you can win some fitness model contest or something. It's about being healthy, being strong. Because you got to be strong to be a warrior. You got to be strong to be a hunter and go out there and get that money. That little bitch who going to come on there and complain or something and say, oh, just sitting around. All right, no, that's a straight bitch. Because a man going to get out there, he going to get his hustle on. He going to get out there, whatever the case. And yeah, he could say, well, I work from home. Well, I work from home too. I still get my ass out, you know? And then he ain't going to be emotional. One of the saddest things, and I see it in this very space. I'm trying to keep quiet. I see like a lot of little beefs and shit between men in their 40s and 50s. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Because here's my thing to a beef. Anybody got a problem with me, let me know privately. We meet up and solve it like men did back when men were men. We just do it with our hands raised. Seriously. And I'm dead serious on that one. I'm dead serious. I ain't doing shit for entertainment or anything like that. That's why even when some people say some shit to me, I just ignore them. Because I know they ain't going to look me in the eyes for it. And a man got to be that way. Because that's just how this world is. You got to let people know they disturb your peace. There's a consequence. And if you ain't ready to fight for that consequence, you don't deserve to have shit. Somebody come in this house, they dead. Somebody touch my family, they dead. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And there's nothing wrong with that. Any man who do the same and look at me and say the same thing, I'm going to shake his hand and buy him a beer. Because I'm going to say, you know what, I respect that. I want to hear that. You know? And this ain't about just being violent, but just doing what you got to do. And the main thing a man need to do out here is build his shit. His shit. His shit. Even when you listen to someone like me, I'm just giving you a perspective. Ultimately, you're supposed to build your own kingdom. The most I'm doing is let you know it's okay to build your kingdom. And if somebody don't like it, look him dead in the eye and say, yeah, well, that's what I got. What you gonna do about it? Seriously, what are you gonna do about it? And then you see you see what's up. And like I said, even with women, if they say, well, you got to do this, you got to do that. I don't got to do shit. I see a fat ass over there too. Oh, she down too. Now what? Yeah, but you got to be that way because ultimately, I see too many men out here, they just want to be followers. Like, you know, I'm famous for saying I'm that big on that alpha beta thing. Every man should be an alpha of his own world. Every man should be the alpha of his space. You in his space, oh, you need to go by his rules. You need to respect his shit. You know? You need to respect his shit, and I don't care what it is. If you don't like something about it, leave his space. If I step foot in somebody's home and they say I gotta do something I don't wanna do, I'm just like, you know what? You got a nice place, but I gotta go. If they say something I don't want to do, but if they say, hey, you got to take off your shoes or you got to do this or only use this bathroom, I'm like, cool. In fact, I asked him before, I said, hey, man, you want me to take my shoes off? I come in somebody's space. You know, what you need me to do, where you want me to sit. Because it's your house. Because when you're in my house, I'm going to do the same damn thing. People come in my house, man, I'll be like, oh, got to take your shoes off. Yeah, here's the shoe thing right here to put your shoes on. I got a shoe thing out of my hallway. Hey, but nah, that's how you gotta be. That's how you gotta be. And I want y'all to keep that in mind. Like, okay, I'm known for body game and everything, but that's just the vehicle. Because you gotta be healthy. It's not even just for aesthetics. You gotta be healthy to do what you gotta do out here. You know? You gotta be healthy. Shoot. So I'm gonna tell you what, I want y'all to really work on that. Think about, ultimately, that's what it's about. And we can throw the word game in there, but honestly, it's just a word ultimately that means game of life. You out here, you still got to interact with people. Now, if you don't like that term, don't use the term, but you still got to deal with life. You still got to be able to navigate out here. You still got to figure out how you gonna get money, and you can't worry about everything else. You got to develop the skills. If you having trouble getting a job, you got to look at yourself. What are you doing wrong? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. What are you doing wrong? You got skills. I've told you, I've had 1,000 jobs. There's a whole lot of them I ain't have any skills in. I said I've worked retail for a while. I ain't had 0 skills in there. 0 skills. And I started off part-time, but the way I picked up everything, they offered me a raise within 2 weeks. Because my thing is, you put me in anything, I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. My mindset is figuring out how to conquer it. Getting good at it. Because I'm trying to make more money at it. I don't care what it is. And unapologetic about it. Because I got to handle my shit. I got to take care of my shit. I got to raise my sons to be men out here. So that's just the thing. Hell, they already got their mind on some little businesses already. And every man should be thinking that what he gonna do, what his career is, whatever his career is, he want to rise to the top of it. If he's in there, that's his vocation. Because I respect that everybody don't. See, I'm an entrepreneur naturally. Everybody ain't that, and I respect that. Honestly, I do. As long as you get into whatever it is, you could be in the military, police force, fireman. You know what? You could say, I just want to clean stuff. Hey. Never look down on anybody cleaning anything, because these be some dirty ass world of people that didn't do some cleaning and shit. So you gotta respect whatever somebody does. Don't get caught up in some bullshit like that either. Trades, whatever your calling is, just be the best at it. All right. So anyway. That's all I got for now, y'all. It's the weekend. I don't do anything extra. Got the boys upstairs. We about to go do our cutting up, Because even when we out and about, I'm still raising them. Even in my interactions, when they watching me interact with people, they learning a lesson. Because, also, the best sermon is an example, A clean glass of water goes further than a dirty glass of water. So, gotta do what I do. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Of course, tomorrow's Sovereign Saturday. Check out what I got. Got my Sunday morning message. That's a neutral day. Oh, let me say something about that real quick. Don't ask anything about game on that day. I delete the comment automatically. Because some people slick and they think, oh, okay, I can get his attention there. First of all, everything get my attention, but on Sundays, that's the day of peace. I don't care what your spiritual path is. I don't care what it is. Even if it's not your particular day, still respect that on my spaces. All right? Regardless of your path. And then we can get back into it on Mondays. And here's another thing, too. If you've got a serious question for me, my contact information is in the description box. And I answer most people's questions. 99% of people's questions I answer. If they just come on some just stupid ass shit or even disrespectful shit, I ignore that. But 99%, if you got a specific question, ask it there. And I'm not doing, and like I say, people be requesting videos and shit. I don't take those outside of Patreon. And even on Patreon, it got to be with the theme of the particular Patreon. So that's the thing, all right? So anyway. That's all I got for today. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and